Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Trying play action. He's looking deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Snags a quick pass on the left. Spins away from one. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota! The extra point here would tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Finds his man. It's Milner. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Might be changing the route. Wants to pass. Lets it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Pulls it in, it's Bell. Breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. First snap in the red zone on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
On the screen.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendency.
Looking for the end zone. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Working the middle. It's complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Milner. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Glenn. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Spits it out to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! A great catch and run for 6.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Hauls it in. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Milner. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The offense will quickly use a timeout. To the air on first down. Here's the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
They'll go back to the air on second down. He's got an open man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Absolute shank. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Golden Gophers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Lets it fly. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The Minnesota offense is onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are on the move.
Get set.
To the air, it's Lindsey. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. He's got it in, more than enough for a 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Glenn. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and 3/4 are in the book as we head to the 4th. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Bell. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Quarterback making checks. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. He might want another play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it in stride at the 15. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up 14 over North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. hard in the backfield. It's Glenn. Turning it on. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook. But it's an incompletion.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
On the defense.
Works the middle. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now.